Okay, we're gonna talk about rags a little bit, pretty dumb and boring, but we use microfiber rags. They're like Velcro, like that's how they were created, was to be like Velcro. And so that they grip things without having to use lots of chemicals and such. They're great for dusting. The only thing is they're grippy and they will grip dust, but then they will also release it in another area if it's not slightly damp. So whenever you're dusting, you might mist your rag lightly. And then of course that will evaporate, so you got to keep that Windex or disinfectant or whatever you're misting it with. Every now and then just remist it. If it's soaking wet, or if it's even pretty wet and wrung out, then you're going to smear that dust around. You're going to leave like a trail, or it's going to dry and you're going to be sealed where your rag was. Okay, back to the nature of the rag. It's microfiber. It's kind of hook and loop, if you will. If you wash it with fabric softener, you put fabric softener in your wash, it will grip the fabric softener. And when you dry it, when you pull it out, it'll be soft and kind of sticky almost. It will have gripped and hung onto the fabric softener. So, and then you'll be smearing that everywhere. You couldn't do a window, you couldn't do a mirror, you literally ruin the rag, and it's very difficult to get out. So, you can wash it 5 times, but it's tough to get that back out again. So only soap when you wash your rags. It doesn't have to be hot or cold water, but no dryer sheets, no anything like that. And then the other thing is, I'm gonna kind of show this. This is, it's probably grass and weird stuff that's stuck to it, but you can see the Velcro nature of the rag. And so you don't want to wipe up something or wipe out something that has this chunky of stuff, because now you're stuck. It won't wash out. This has been washed, it's stuck. You can sit here and pull a piece out for an hour if you want, but this rag is toast. It's a brand new rag, but really, you can't wipe anything with it because you'll scratch. Like all the stuff in there will scratch what you're wiping. So it's kind of trashed. Same thing with this is steel wool. Same thing, it grips it. It's even kind of falling apart. I don't know how that's showing up on video, but this rag is now toast. You can't clean anything with it. You'll ruin any plastic, a microwave, a computer monitor. You will ruin instantly. We'll be buying a new one of those if this rag ever touches anything like that. So, point. Make sure that you wash your rags with rags, not with anything else that might move around in the washer and stick to it. That steel wool came from the window cleaning crew. We were washing window cleaning rags. These got in it with it, and window cleaners use steel wool all the time. This is an ongoing topic. This is a nanofiber rag. Micro is, small. Nano is even smaller. And it is also hook and loop technology. It is just like those other rags, and it kind of will cling to, especially if your hands are dry and kind of flaky and, rough, then this rag is gonna stick to your hand because it's got that same hook and loop, but it's so microscopic. It's a glass rag. It's for glass and windows. And a lot of times, this is where your fingerprints are, this vector right here. You got all these little smudges. You don't even need Windex. If you spray this whole thing with Windex, you've just caused yourself a lot of work. And this doesn't even need water or anything on it. You just take the dry nanofiber. Now, if this had somebody sprayed cola and there was just like drops of junk on here, yeah, you're gonna need to spritz this, or maybe even that, and wipe it. But you're just talking about fingerprints and smudges and stuff. I wouldn't spray anything. I think you just are making more work for yourself. Anyway, this is a glass rag. I don't wash them every time. A lot of times I can do 3 or 4 counts and I never have got it wet, or it's still pretty clean. But wash these. You can wash them with your other rags. Just make sure again that you're just using soap and nothing else in the wash with them. That's rags. Thank you.